So before I start talking about these interesting scenarios that are being flashed looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame, I just want you guys to quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Thank you very much. Now what I want you guys to look at is this dead cat bounce trading pattern, which we have already mentioned plenty of time in my videos. Yes guys, we did talk about this dead cat bounce trading pattern, price showing a retracement of 50%, getting rejection around that area, and then following this original trend direction. And I have been shouting on top of my luck that this original trend could be bringing us around 20,000 to 21,000 range before choosing a trend duration. And right now, if we look at this trading pattern, I mean the dead cat bounce trading pattern, this does looks like a continuation pattern, and this continuation gets confirmed when we break the previous low, which is around 25,000 range. Yes guys, if the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term loses the support on 25,000, then 21,000 to 20,000 will be on the line. And even if we look at this in a bigger frame, I mean in a weekly time frame, this scenario could be looked as head and shoulder. And since this neckline from this head and shoulder has already been broken, now this could be looked as a continuation pattern, and the price objective from this head and shoulder is again going to be around 21,000 to 20,000 range. Yes guys, this weekly scenario, the head and shoulder scenario, this dead cat bounce, all are indicating us the price of Bitcoin, since it has lost one of the key line of support. Now the lower trend line, or 21,000 to 20,000, will be looked as our upcoming target. And now if you don't want to look this in a bigger frame, simply look at this in a daily time frame by using this rising wedge. This rising wedge is another bearish continuation pattern, because we have broken one of the most important line of support. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that if the price of Bitcoin loses the support which you have around 25,000 in the medium short term, then this green line will be looked as our upcoming target for Bitcoin, and that is again pointing us in between 21,000 to 20,000 range. Yes guys, 20,000, 21,000 is definitely going to be looked as our upcoming target, because the price looks like following this head and shoulder in a weekly time frame, looks like following this dead cat bounce trading pattern, and even the rising wedge scenario. And not just only this, even the Elliott wave theory is pointing us right now we could be in this corrective letter phase. I mean 1 2 3 4 5, this was the motive number phase, and now where we could be finding ourselves could be this corrective letter phase. And according to this corrective letter phase, the price of Bitcoin could end this downtrend only when we reach the bottom line, and this bottom line could be again in between 21,000 to 20,000 range. So looking at different scenarios, looking into different time frame, the price of Bitcoin is pointing us the upcoming days could be bearish. Price could get attracted towards the key line of support before choosing a trend duration. And not just only this rising wedge, not just only this Elliott wave theory, even the head and shoulder along with this dead cat bounce trading pattern, even this double top formation is pointing us, once the neckline on 25,000 gets broken, this lower trend line will be looked as our price objective, and everything is pointing us in between 21,000 to 20,000 for Bitcoin. Yes guys, if the price of Bitcoin loses the support which you have around 25,000 in the medium short term, then this lower trend line will be looked as our upcoming price objective. And now, before I switch to other chart, I just want to quickly aware you guys about the bonuses which are available for our community members in the description down below. Bybit with 30,000 deposit bonus plus 1,000 USDT giveaway to our community members who sign up using this link within this month. Yes guys, you just have to follow a simple step to claim this 1,000 USDT giveaway. So if you want to grab this opportunity, the link to Phemex, the link to Bybit, OKX are all given in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now let me switch the chart. Even if we look at this in a very simple way, I mean in a daily time frame, what we can do, we can simply add this falling trend line. This falling trend line previously acted as a line of support. This exact line rejected us. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that the price of Bitcoin in our case got rejected at the previous temporary support line. Now this could be looked as a continuation pattern, but here is one of the most trickiest part. I mean, even though the bigger picture is pointing us the upcoming trend for Bitcoin could be bearish, but in the medium short term there might be a rally like this. I mean, price getting attracted towards this CPI line either the 26,300 to 27,400 range. Yes guys, this September CPR is a VCPR. VCPR usually attracts the price before it chooses a trend duration. So in our case, since the price has not touched any of the CPR line, what could be playing out here? Price getting attracted in between the CPR line before deciding the trend duration. But in our case, since the price of Bitcoin has opened the month of September below the CPR line, this is actually looked as a bearish scenario. I mean, price after some retracement, price after getting attracted in between 26,400, 26,300 to 27,400 before continuing this downtrend. And since the price is below the CPR line, the first target for this month of September is 23,760. S2 is 21,585, and the worst case target, the S3, is sitting around $18,370. So let's hope the price in the medium short term, after showing some relief rally towards this 26,400 to 27,000 range, right, stays in between the CPR line, because we know if we can find proper support above the CPR line, then there are some possibility the price for the coming days could be range bounding above 26,000 range and not a continuation here to the downside. But as long as the price of Bitcoin remains below the CPR line, the probability of getting attracted here to the downside is very, very high. So please be careful. And another reason why there might be some relief rally price getting attracted towards this CPR line first before continuing this downtrend or before choosing a trend direction is because if we look at the price structure around this area in an hourly time frame, you can see in an hourly time frame we are forming a descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish continuation pattern. Yes guys, once the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term loses the support which we have here, right, then this could be looked as a continuation pattern here today upside. And in that case, this September CPR line between 26,300, 26,400 to 27,400 will be looked as our upcoming target. Yes guys, the price objective from this scenario, this descending broadening wedge, will definitely bring the price of Bitcoin around 26,600 to 27,000 range. So that's why this is the area where we could be getting attracted here in the medium short term, right? Price showing more of a range bound and slowly getting attracted here to the upside before breaking here to the downside in this manner. Yes guys, this is what I see looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, in a daily time frame, and even in a hourly time frame. So if you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.